Today, we're diving deep into Japan, not just the sushi, the ancient temples, or the dazzling neon lights of Shinjuku that everyone loves to show off on social media, but also the hidden realities and everyday struggles that most tourists and even many expats never get to see or talk about. Behind the breathtaking beauty and the image of perfect order lies a complex society, filled with unique challenges and pressures that rarely make it into glossy travel vlogs or Instagram feeds. In this video, we're exploring 15 often overlooked dark sides of Japan, from the growing issue of social isolation and loneliness, to the intense work culture and relentless academic pressures faced by students and adults alike. This isn't just another list, it's an honest look at the real struggles millions of people face every day in one of the world's most advanced and fascinating nations. So, if you're ready to see a side of Japan that's rarely talked about, let's get started. Meet the hikikomori, over 1 million people in Japan who have chosen to withdraw from society, shutting themselves away in their rooms, sometimes for months, years, or even decades. These individuals are often unseen, their lives unfolding quietly behind closed doors, hidden from the bustling world outside. Many hikikomori are driven into isolation by relentless bullying, academic struggles, or the overwhelming pressure to succeed in a highly competitive society. Unable to cope, they retreat from the world, relying almost entirely on their families for food, shelter, and basic needs, rarely venturing outside. The deep shame and social stigma surrounding hikikomori keep families silent, afraid to seek help, or even speak about their struggles. This silence only deepens the isolation, making it even harder for those affected to find a way back. As years pass, elderly parents continue to care for their adult children who never leave their rooms. This growing crisis is known as the 80-50 problem, when parents in their 80s are still supporting children in their 50s with no clear solution in sight. While support centers and outreach programs have been established to help hikikomori and their families, progress remains slow. Many still struggle to access the help they need, and the path to recovery is often long and uncertain. It's a silent epidemic hidden behind closed doors, affecting not just individuals, but entire families and communities across Japan. Karoshi, death from overwork, is a term that has become tragically familiar in Japan, where the pressure to succeed and the demands of the workplace can be overwhelming. It's a grim reality that haunts countless families, leaving behind empty chairs and broken dreams. The loss is not just personal, but a national tragedy that continues to make headlines. Long hours, relentless stress, and a culture that frowns on taking time off push many to exhaustion, illness, or worse. The expectation to always be available, to never show weakness, creates a cycle that's hard to break. Salarymen often work 12-hour days, only to continue socializing with colleagues late into the night. This blurs the boundaries between work and personal life, leaving little time for rest or family. Government reforms like Premium Fridays, which encourage workers to leave early once a month, barely scratch the surface of a much deeper problem rooted in tradition and expectation. Tragically, young people in their prime have died at their desks, victims of a system that values productivity over well-being. Each loss is a stark reminder of the urgent need for change. The cost of Japan's economic power is often paid in human lives, a price that continues to rise as the nation struggles to balance ambition with humanity. Japan's suicide rate is among the highest in the developed world, fueled by social and work pressures. Aokigahara, the sea of trees near Mount Fuji, is infamous as a suicide site, with signs urging visitors to seek help. Mental health stigma keeps many from reaching out, suffering in silence. The forest's beauty masks a national tragedy. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down, a proverb that defines Japan's pressure to conform. From childhood, individuality is discouraged in favor of group harmony. Expressing different opinions or standing out can lead to ostracism and bullying. Creativity and self-expression are often stifled. The psychological toll is immense, fueling anxiety and depression. For many, fitting in means hiding their true selves. Bullying, or ijime, is a harsh reality in Japanese schools. Victims face social exclusion, psychological torment, and sometimes violence, often with little intervention from teachers. Fear of disrupting harmony keeps many silent, leaving victims isolated. The consequences can be devastating, even leading to suicide. Despite its modern image, Japan ranks low in gender equality. Traditional roles push women out of the workforce after marriage or childbirth. Those who stay face discrimination, lower pay, and limited advancement. The work culture makes balancing career and family nearly impossible. Progress is slow, leaving many women's talents untapped. Japan faces a demographic crisis, an aging, shrinking population. With the world's oldest citizens and one of the lowest birth rates, entire villages are vanishing. The workforce is shrinking, straining the economy and social systems. High living costs and work pressures discourage starting families. Government incentives haven't reversed the trend. Japan's future is uncertain as its population declines. Homelessness in Japan is hidden, not absent. Many work but can't afford housing, living in internet cafes or cars. Older men build tidy shelters out of sight, maintaining dignity despite hardship. The struggle is quiet, but very real. Japan's elderly often live and die alone as family structures change. Loneliness drives some to minor crimes just for human contact. Kotokushi, or lonely death, is heartbreakingly common, with bodies sometimes undiscovered for weeks. Special crews clean up after these solitary deaths. It's a tragic outcome of a fraying social fabric. Tokyo's allure comes with sky-high living costs. Rent, food, and social obligations strain finances, forcing long commutes and delayed life milestones. Many young people postpone marriage and children because they can't afford it. The city's glamour hides a daily grind for survival. Financial stress is a constant companion. Japan sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, making earthquakes and typhoons a constant threat. Advanced technology and drills help, but disasters like the 2011 tsunami show nature's power. The risk shapes national resilience and anxiety. Living in Japan means always being prepared for the worst. Despite a shrinking population, Japan resists immigration. Strict policies and cultural resistance keep foreign workers on the margins. Temporary labor programs often exploit workers with low pay and few rights. Even long-term residents face discrimination and exclusion. Many landlords refuse to rent to foreigners. Integration remains a major challenge. Animal cafes are popular escapes, but raise serious welfare concerns. Many animals, especially exotics, endure stress and poor conditions for visitors' entertainment. Some are sourced from questionable trades, fueling wildlife exploitation. The cute experience often hides a darker reality for the animals. Japan's spotless streets mask a massive waste problem. Strict sorting rules demand diligence from residents, but plastic waste remains high. Much recycling is actually incineration, creating emissions. Illegal dumping pollutes rural areas. Cleanliness comes from constant, complex effort. Silence around taboo topics is deeply ingrained in Japan. Mental health, abuse, discrimination, and other issues are rarely discussed openly. The Hanatadamai divide keeps true feelings hidden. This culture of silence makes it hard to address problems or seek help. If you can't talk about it, you can't fix it. That's 15 dark sides of Japan you won't find in a travel brochure. The goal isn't to criticize, but to show the full picture, beauty and struggle alike. Understanding these challenges deepens our appreciation and respect as travelers. If you found this eye-opening, please subscribe for more deep dives. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, travel thoughtfully, and look beyond the surface. See you in the next video.